When I was 4.5 years old, my mother left home. She came back 5 days later with my baby sister, Robin. And I knew almost immediately, I knew that Robin was the most beautiful baby ever born. Not because I was a precocious 4.5-year-old. I knew because there were grandparents standing behind me looking over my shoulder saying, "Oh, she's the most beautiful baby ever born. She's the most beautiful baby ever born." When I was about 12.5, it dawned on me what that meant. I wasn't. And 2.5 weeks after Mom brought Robin home, they had to go back to the hospital. Robin had contracted meningoencephalitis. By the time Robin was 4 or 5, the doctor said, "Listen, any one of these convulsions could indeed take your daughter's life. We suggest that you find someone who might be willing to perform the neurosurgery to remove the scar tissue that resulted from the illnesses." And by the time Robin was 7, they identified McGill University, Montreal, Canada, their medical college, took Robin up for an evaluation by the neurosurgeon. The neurosurgeon conducted the evaluation, sat Mom and Dad down afterwards, and said, "I think that I can perform the surgery with probably an 85 to 90% chance of success. However, there's a trade-off. Removing that much scar tissue, I will also have to remove some healthy tissue from her brain, and she will be left, I am sure, with significant learning disabilities, perhaps retarded." The surgery was a complete success. When she was 35 and I was 40, I lived in Connecticut, she was in Texas. She called me one Sunday afternoon. Phone rings, "Hello? Tim, it's your sister, Robin." She always greets me that way. I said, "Hey, Robin, how are you? What can I do for you?" She said, "Well, you know, Mom's birthday's coming up in about 3 months, and I know what I want to give her for her birthday." "What is that?" "I want to learn to read." "Why, you know, I remember that book Graham always read to us when we were little kids, The Little Engine That Could. And I decided I think I can, and so I want to learn to read." I said, "Fine." She said, "Oh, but you're going to help me." I said, "Okay, I'll be glad to. How can I help you?" She said, "Well, first of all, I need a copy of the book, so would you go and buy one for you and one for me? That way I'll save money." You see? I said, "Sure, is there anything else I can do?" She said, "Yeah, every Sunday we're going to have a on the phone, but I want you to call me so I don't have to pay the phone." Following Sunday, I called her at the appropriate time, the appointed time. And I said, "Okay, are you ready?" She said, "Yeah, but first I have to tell you the rules." "What do you mean, tell me the rules?" She said, "Well, if you think I don't know a word, don't say anything until I ask you. If you think I don't understand a sentence, don't say anything until I ask you. If you think I'm having trouble with the book, don't say anything until I ask you." Okay, I got it. Those were Robin's guidelines. July 24th that year was also a Sunday. 2 in the afternoon, my phone rings. "Hello?" "Mom, is that you?" "How did you know this was me?" I said, "Mom, I grew up hearing you cry. I just got the best birthday present ever." "What was it?" "Robin just called and she read me The Little Engine That Could." "Happy birthday."